Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, Purushottama Yogam, Sloka number 6. न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम. Bhagavan Shri Krishna in this chapter, in the last few shlokas up to here, talked about the world. This world which is compared to a big peepal tree, and the root and the cause of this world, where from this world created, where from it has come, where it is sustaining, and where it will get dissolved and disappear. That is very difficult to know. It is not visible, available to the sense organs or the mind. Then what is the need of talking about this? Yes, it is difficult and invisible, not possible, but by focusing your attention on your itself, inside, Bhagavan given a 5 important points are the steps. Amudaha tat avyayam padam gachanti. Amudaha. What it means? A non-foolish people, non-deluded people. Means what? Yes, these are the symptoms or the indications about the non-deluded amudhaha. The one is who doesn't have ego sense. Ego sense, where we will feel? In the mind, in the intellect. And where we will get doubts and the questions, that is also in the intellect. So feeling of the ego is also in the intellect, and getting the doubts also is in the intellect. Therefore, who is not having the ego sense, who is not get deluded, who is not having the any doubt about himself and about the world, and who is free from whose intellect, mind is free from the desires, and who is able to tolerate and accept the pairs of opposites, and finally who practices these things consciously and applying in his inner equipment the mind. That mind alone, that person alone is called amudhaha. And that amudhaha, that person alone, that wise person alone can understand the root cause of this world. Why these conditions? Because the root cause of the mind is the root cause of the world creation is in me. Not in me, me only. But that me, I should be understood properly. There should not be any identity crisis about the I. This understanding needs these qualifications. Now, to say that Bhagavan used in fifth shloka tat avyayam padam, which is eternal, that consciousness, that abode, this wise person will realize the root, the moolam for this entire Namarupa Jagat in him, by him, within him, for him, in him, he discovers. Gacchanti word is discovers. They come to know, understand. The same thing told in the sixth shloka, tat dhamam, that shining, ever shining consciousness, I is the cause to project this temporary, phenomenal, relative names and forms this world. Therefore, it is a dhamam, and that is the padam, and that is the supreme shining self, param dhamam, paramam padam, and that is me alone. And the sun or the moon or the fire or any kind of shining things in this world which we see, which we know generally, other thunder, stars, they cannot reveal, they cannot show, they cannot make it to shine, because I, the dhamam, consciousness, because of me, I make all these things to shine. Shine means if I am not there, if I am not saying, if I am not seeing through this mind and eyes, who knows, who can say the sun is there, stars are there, moon is there, fire is there. So I, the teller, I, the knower, I, the uh, claimer, declarer, I, that is the dhamam, that is the ever shining. Up to this, after telling in seventh shloka, Bhagavan, now if this is the case, if I am the consciousness and ever shining Brahma Chaitanyam, then what is this phenomena happening here in this individual body, me? Now, we kept the world outside. Don't worry, don't bother, don't question, ask the questions about the world. It is just like asking the questions and doing the inquiry and research about the dream. Therefore, now let us come to the subject. Who am I? Generally, Shastra introduces about us in the beginning, or we ourselves consider and imagine, think that I am the Jiva. What exactly this Jiva? In this matter, the physical body, who is expressing, making this body enlivened and functioning through this, peeping through this instrument, he is called the Chaitanyam, or in another way, Jiva. Now Bhagavan explaining, I will tell you about this Jiva also. Mamaivamsho Jivaloke Jivabhutas Sanatanah Manasashtanindriyani Prakritisthani Karshati. My amsha, my part alone is expressing in this body, in this world of living beings, Jivaloke, in this samsara, as the Jiva. Mama eva amshaha, my expression only, one of my ray, the part alone, is expressing there, Jivaloke, in the name of Jiva Bhutaha. Who is a Jiva means here? Who is considering himself and claiming as I am the Karta, I am the Bhokta? Because we know, understand Jiva, me means like this only. I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. In this way, it is very well known to everybody. And this is Sanatanaha. Sanatanaha means that is ever present. Ever present. That means this Jiva, a reflected consciousness, is ever present, or the Paramatma is ever present? Paramatma is ever present, but Paramatma, all pervading, ever present, expresses as the Sat wherever the Prakriti phenomena, anything is seems to be appearing, that appearance is me only. That existence is me only. Sat. So Sat can be seen in everywhere, in living and non-living beings, but Chit can be seen only in the living beings. Therefore, altogether the conclusion is consciousness, Brahma, Paramatma is all pervading. Akhanda, Ananta, Anadi. But here, this expression is taken as real. This expression, expressing through. What kind of expression? Is it really a part of the Jiva, part of the Paramatma? Yes, it is a part of the Paramatma, but it is not really a part of the Paramatma. Because the question is raised, if Paramatma is having a part, and if that part, Paramatma generally considered and told as the Nir-avayavaha. The question is, nano, Niravayavasya Paramatmanaha Kutaha Avayavaha Ekadeshaha Amshaha iti. This Avayavaha, Ekadeshaha, Amshaha, these are all synonym words like iti. Can we say it is a part of it? It is one Amsha of it. Who doesn't have the parts at all? If there are parts, because of the sa avayavatvena, what will happen? Vinashaha prasangaha agachyati. Vinasham, destruction, wherever there are parts, then it is becomes the finite. The parts can get destroyed. Now, as you said, one of my part is given. Suppose I keep on giving my parts, my hand, my eye, my leg to someone, my kidney, everything. Gradually, I will disappear, this body will disappear. So this kind of distraction point will comes, that defect comes in the Paramatma. Then Paramatma can never be called as the infinite. In infinite, there is no fractions. Then how you will solve this question? Now here, Shankara gives two examples. Really this Jiva, the reflected consciousness, Chidavasa, is it real? It is not real. How? When it is said, Yadgatva na nivartante, also said in the 6th shloka. Once by going, by reaching, by understanding, by attaining, by achieving, again this jiva, this personality, person, ego, he never comes back again. He never comes back again. There also one question raised in the last class we saw. Sir, the general rule in the world is samyoga viprayogantaha. Whichever joins will disappear. Which gets unioned, it will become again disunioned, separated. Any union will lead to separation. Any separation again will lead to the union. Suppose if I say one, he went, how many times he went, he gone, but he will come back. So whatever comes has to go, whatever has gone has to come. If there also the question is raised, for that only now listen. Then only this 7th shloka started. Now here Shankara gives to clarify this doubt, and as well as what about these parts and my part alone is the jiva. It is not real in real sense. Like what? यथा जलसूर्यकः सूर्यांशः जलनिमित्तापाये सूर्यमेव गत्वा न निवर्तते. Very simple and best example. In one bucket of water, the sun, original sun, who is in the sky, he reflects and appears in the bucket water also. So Surya alone, Jala Surya now here, is reflection only. Now when this water is thrown out or something happened, this water is not there, got dried up, or we just thrown out the water into the earth, on the earth, then what happened to the reflection? Where the reflection goes? The reflection goes back to the sun. That means, is it really sun reflection came and started reflecting? Now after I thrown the water, the reflection will slowly go and join with the... It is not like that. It is just to say that when the sun is there, here immediately, if suitable medium water, reflection. If the water is not there, the reflection disappears. It is to say it went back to the sun. Now, the reflection which has gone back to the sun will come back again. The same reflection will come back again. No, it never come back. Altogether to say, let me tell you one more example also. Shankara gives our usual popular example. When this ghata and any other vessel, a little bigger, smaller pot or anything, steel or silver or gold, घटाद्युपाधि परिच्छिन्नः घटाकाश घटाद घटाद्याकाशः, the space is separated by this structure. Yes, but that is actually mathakasha, means the whole space or outer space only is here just temporarily, seems to be, looks like as though parichinna, divided, separated. Now once whatever may be this ghata, this pot has broken, then that akasha, ghatadi nimitta apaye, when this upadhi is destroyed, not there, akasham, it then merges into the original akasham. Then the same akasha which has gone merged with the total space, it will come back again. In fact, to say, it has not gone anywhere, it has not come from anywhere. But these examples, just to, because there it said yadgatva nanivartante, it is like this. That statements are is like this. ननिवर्तति एवं अतः उपपन्नं उक्तं यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते. It is only appearing phenomena. It is not really happening anything. But if at all to understand the reflection which has come here and the bucket of water now destroyed, therefore the reflection gone back. The question is, the same reflection will come back? It won't come. So that is the answer for the yadgatva nanivartante. And what about these parts in the Paramatma? Bhagavan is telling that mamaiva amshaha jivaloke jivabhutaha sanatanaha. I am the sanatanaha, and my amsha alone is appearing in all these living beings in this world. For that, the answer is, this is an imagined, projected, illusory feeling only. For that, Acharya Shankara writes, avidyakruta upadhi parichinnam. Because this upadhi is in Prakriti, made up of matter, Prakriti, matter, Maya, they were not real. As like in dream, anything can be created in dream by the mind. Mind has got such a power. Same way, Paramatma with his Maya power is just playing as though he created. It is not really created. Therefore, this is, then why I am taking this as real? Because you are ignorant. Avidya-kruta. Upadhi, if it is a small body, animal body, you think that is jiva, that jiva has done lot of papam, and you consider this is a lower jiva, oni. Now tell me, the reflection of the sun appears in the golden vessel water, or plastic bucket, or silver cup water, or the water in the gutter, dirty. There is any difference for that reflection? Exactly like that, here the upadhi bodies are maybe snake body, scorpion body, crocodile body, elephant body. It is only an expression. So reflection, wherever it appears, it is only reflection. So all the reflections are equal. Therefore, the expression of Mama Amsha consciousness in any upadhi, in any instrument, all are same. Don't take the consideration of the size and its gunas. All that external things, don't take it. It is just upadhi. Upadhi means the medium. That's why the water, different water beds. For example, same, if water is mixed with the red color, that reflection also little bit looks like red color. Blue water, blue reflection. Green water, green reflection. Any dirty water, good water, Ganga water or Abhishekam water, reflection is same or not. Absolutely, there is no any difference for you. But why we feel differences? Why we take it as real? Avidya kruta. Your wrong understanding and misunderstanding. Avidya kruta upadhi parichinnam. This ekadeshaha amshaha iti kalpitaha yataha. It is only kalpana matram. But it looks like telling this story. All it is real. Okay. There is one barren woman who cannot produce the children at all. And she got 3 children. If I tell the story like that, and in the 3 children, 2 are not born and 1 is dead. And in that, those 3 children has made 3 pots in the mud pots. In the 3 mud pots, 2 pots were not properly heated and cooked, and 1 pot is not there at all. And they sold those 3 pots, and they got the money. In that, 2 are fake rupees and 1 is not there at all. And with that 3 rupees each one, they went to buy. Like this, if I keep on telling the story which is not there, telling to like a small baby child, there is no any meaning in it. This such continuation. Bhagavan here now going to tell the process of this Sariram, this Jiva, Bhavana, 2-3 shlokas. But finally he brings back to this knowledge only what we are discussing now. Being Shankara mentions here in between, I am also talking about it. Let us not take it as real, but listen. Unless you listen and understand, then only you can transcend this trap, avidya trap. Therefore, iti kalpitaha yataha. Therefore, about this point, it is already little bit more discussed in the 13th chapter, Kshetra Kshetragna Vibhaga Yogam. If you have still any doubt, refer that. What it is said, Kshetragnam chapi mam vidhi sarvakshetreshu bharata. In every kshetra, kshetra means medium, matter. In any matter, anywhere, easiness and the consciousness, sat chit, expression, I am only. But in fact, have I become so many? No, I am only one only, but just for a magic purpose, for a time pass and as a drama play, I appear in many things, as like in dream. That's why it is kalpitaha. See how simply that one word, kalpitam eva. If this we are able to accept and understand, all the problems will dissolve, all the questions will dissolve. There is no any question to ask. Any question is not worthy to ask or get the answer, because what is there to explain and explore and do PhD or make a project about the dream or the mirage waters? Therefore, then this amshaha kalpitam, then how this imagined jiva, sahacha jiva madamshatvena kalpitam, katham samsarati, how it travels, then utkramati, samsarati means which it keep on changes, moves, it leaves the body. Now I will tell you answer for it, how it moves. Second line, manaha shashtani indriyani prakrutihi sthani. These five sense organs and the mind, all of them six together, they reside in their own sockets. Prakriti sthani means swasthane. These sockets, these are like ear, eyes, nose, like this, in their own places, they will stay. Why? Because it is their nature, prakruto sthitani. Then what happens? They all will be attracted, pulled, karishyati. Manashashtani indriyani prakrutistani karishyati. Karishyati. Then this information is not complete. Okay, they all will be pulled, gathered together and taken out. When it happens, kasmin kale, in what time, when they will take all, and when, why they go all together? Only sense organs and the mind. Of course, panchapranas also, which are all the whole subtle body to say. For that, Bhagavan giving the answer in the 8th shloka, Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramati Gruhitaitani sanyate vayurgandhani vashayat. Yach api, that means in that particular time. When that particular time, when this particular physical body is not now a suitable place to stay, therefore this house of the physical body, ayatanam, is vacated by these sense organs along with the whole subtle body. Whenever we are in a rented house, this body is like a rented house. And even own house also, when we die, we leave the house and go. Okay, let us take for example now the rented house. Then due to owner says that owner is here prarabdha karma. Vacate, now this body is not enough to exhaust your karmas and all that. So the owner says, I have to do the repair and I have to increase the rent. So you are not paying the rent well, so vacate. Then this owner with his own family members and his own main things, his instruments. Here main instruments things are Pancha Gnanendriyani. And who is that owner here? This intellect, Jiva, Bhavana is there, no? Chidabhasa, ego, or mind, you can say. Mind. They all together, come on, let us go to the another house. In this way, manasashthani indriyani shrotradi. Next shloka. Yatchapi yada, when it decided like that, Utkramati, he leaves. Who is leaving? Utkramati Ishvaraha. Bhagavan says, the Ishvara who is expressing in this particular Upadhi body. Then Ishvara, Bhagavan says, because my Amsha only, then only it is Ishvara only. Because of this only, Jivo Brahmaiva na aparaha. Jiva Ishvara Bhedam is not there at all. Even though this is a Kalpita Jiva, a real Jiva, but it is nothing but the Ishvaraha. Shankara gives meaning. Why Bhagavan says here Ishvara? Dehadi Sanghata Swami Jivaha. Deha, Adi, etc. This physical body, vital body, mental body, intellectual body. Sanghata, the owner of this temporarily, owner means Swami, who is using this body so far. Jiva only. So when Lord says Utkramati Ishvaraha, because I am only expressing, I am only now taking out. Okay. Now you said there the Yatgatva na nivartante, and in example also, Guruji, you told that the reflection which has gone from the bucket because water is not there goes back to the sun and never comes back. But here, in this phenomena, Jiva has got Kalpitam only, but has got capacity, some kind of power to travel and take another body. What is that power and which propels for the traveling? His own karmas, his own vasanas. Because he has not given up his ego sense. He has not given up his doership and ownership and enjoyership while he is using in this body living. Therefore, but body is now not suitable. It is get unused, cannot be used. It is not fit for not a fit instrument. Then, but his karmas, vasanas, and his ego feeling, and all that are there, that karma and his inner ignorant feelings of I, mine, all this ahankara, mamakara is the power which makes this star. So, but in fact, it is kalpitam. And if at all, if you take that kalpitam reflection is jiva, is nothing but the Ishvara's expression only. Then gruhita etani. Then he takes out avapnoti yadacha. When it happens, he decides and thinks that this body is not fit, no more now to stay. Then avapnoti tada. In that time, grihitva etani. He collects all these five sense organs, mind etani, manaseshtan indriyani sanyati. He goes properly to a suitable house where to a suitable environment where he can continue to exhaust his prarabdha, karma, this, that, all again old vasanas. This story seems to be real, and because that is only, sir, happening in the life. No, if you don't give importance, don't give this importance to a kalpita imagined story, as you don't give the importance to the dream, as you won't give the importance to the mirage waters. Like that, don't give importance. Don't think that it is real. Don't keep on think and don't justify this phenomena. For that only in the fifth shloka Bhagavan given, then you have to practice that 5-point formula. That helps you to get out. That Bhagavan is going to tell now. So here is just how it takes and goes as like Vayuhu Gandhani Vashayat Ashayat. As like suppose the air is there everywhere and flowers are blossomed and nice beautiful smell is coming. From that ashayat, I mean from that any particular, suppose sandalwood paste is kept in that, from that place flowers blossomed, smell as that. From that place pushpadehe, from etc. flowers and other, as like the wind carries gandhan, the smell, in the same way. What is the wind here? I've already told that the karma is the wind. Sanchita agami karma, the claiming balance of your ownership. It is all only claiming only. Once if you start disclaiming, no policy, no anything will come and get into your account. Disclaim. मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न बन्धुर्न मित्रं न गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः न मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेदः. Discard. So that is the thing. Now then what are those indriyas? You didn't tell the names, like LKG question. But Bhagavan, let me tell you that names of those sense organs also, even though we know, but Bhagavan is teaching like an innocent and sincere teacher. Shrotram chakshus parishanam cha rasanam ghranam cha adhishtaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. Generally, we say 5 sense organs. No, we know all of them. In order to say Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha, ears, eyes, skin, tongue, and the nose. These are all the external names, but the faculties which they have the capacity to collect the information, these 5 fields, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa and Gandha, 5. Then Adhishtaya Manaha cha Ayam, and Manas also, the mind, which is the actually Adhishtanam for all these sense organs. Because eyes are not seeing for the sake of eyes, mind sake. Ears are not hearing for the sake of ears, they are hearing for the sake of mind. Therefore, Adhishtaya Dehastha Vishayan. Okay. Indriyena Saha Adhishtaya, then Manahacha, 6. Altogether, Vishayan Upasevate. Who are already there in this particular Upadhi instrument house, enjoying with these 5 sense organs and interacting, gathering the information, stimulus is going on. Now, if it goes to another body, okay, then again there also same transaction, same business will start. Upasevate, they enjoy, entertain the Shabdadin Vishayan, they upasevate. Okay, that means that they enjoy, they experience. In this way, the same thing traveling and going to the another body, and again there it will be over, another going to the another body. But in this middle, what kind of body upadhi comes, we don't know. Do we know that in last life which body you have? Can you predict or say that which kind of body you are going to get in future? That information is not available for us. We don't know. The law of karma determines we don't know any head and tail of the law of karma. But you can do one thing. Here you disclaim, discard, get out of the cycle of karma. Only by getting out of the cycle of karma, then only you can get out of the cycle of birth and deaths. Otherwise, it won't end. As long as karma cycle continues, that means you give preference, then that will continue. Gets more and more momentum and speed. But once if you give importance to the understanding this kalpita jiva bhavana is false. There is no jiva at all. If at all something is there, that is me, the Atma, Parabrahma, Swarupam, Chaitanyam. Nirguna Parabrahma Swarupa. That alone. All other Gama Gama Bhuta Prapancha Rahita. All the five Panchabhutas, five Indriya Mula Indriyas, Sukshma Indriyas and Sthula Indriyas, Prapancha, all are not there in Nirguna Parabrahma. Therefore, Bhagavan, after saying that this body after the body, this thing told in the second chapter also, while explaining about the Atma Swarupa Tattvam, there Bhagavan said here from the Vasamsi Jirnani Yadha Vihaya Navani Grunhati Naroparani Tadha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani, like that. Anyati Grunhati Navani Dehi. Therefore, then not only that, whatever is born, then again will die. In this way also, that point also mentioned in the second chapter. Here now in 10th shloka, Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudhananupashyanti pashyanti gnana chakshushaha. Yes, for this statement, now Bhagavan is giving the right way how to get rid of from this. Keeping this second line in the mind only, I am talking to you with every shloka something about the what is real. Paramatma is real or Jivatma is real. Jivatma is only kalpana, imagination, bhavana. Now what Bhagavan is saying here, now from here, Lord wants to take us from this gross and phenomenal, imaginary, illusory, avidya kalpita, this state to the gnanam. First line he says, Utkramantam. When I will give up. See, every day while going to sleep also, we will discard this physical body and all this entire instrument and the world for short period. And if I die, this particular body is totally dropped. This world also dropped. I will forget everything, but I will go and again start my business and open the counter. Unknown, new place and new parents, like new body. But the same reflection which has stayed in this. Now the actually funny thing is how this reflection can travel, sir. That is only, sir, we are telling it is only a story. But how much importance given in Puranas and in Veda Purvabhaga Karma Kanda. If you do this, you will go there. If you do this, you will go there. If you do this, you will come here. That only Bhagavan says. Utkramantam parityajantam deham. Then, which is now present body given up. Or in present body, I stay for 100 years. Okay, we'll imagine. We'll anticipate 100 years. Sthitam va dehe tishtanta. Then bhunjanam. And here all kinds of transactions and relations and possessions and transactions. Is keep on enjoying. Shabdadin Vishan. Lupalapamana. What are these things here? These body, mind, intellect complex, the world around which you are interacting, everything is under the influence of the gunanvitam. Gunanvitam. About the gunas, we read in the 14th chapter, gunas 3, and then how to understand and transcend these three gunas, gunatitam. What is gunanvitam? Sukha, dukkha, moha, khyaihi, gunaihi. Here, sukha, dukkha, I mean pairs of opposites. It's the nature is the pairs of opposites. That's why in 5th shloka, Bhagavan given one of the sadhanas, dvandvaihi vimuktaha. Not at all giving importance and reality to these pairs of complementaries. Gunanvitaham. And they are like that. In this way, these are all for the senses available. My mind is knowing, my mind is seeing that person what is doing, what he is talking. He is good or bad. I start imagining all these kind of things. Atyanta darshana gochara praptam. They are very much very easily understandable and no. Therefore, this vimudhaha, otherwise people, ignorant people, they cannot see the reality in this particular phenomena. Is it real or really? They never think, because they never listen to Gita, they never go to a Brahmagnani Guru who teaches this. They are spending their time more and more in this Maya, Prapancha, Kalpita, Jagat, imaginary. Therefore, Vimudhaha, the otherwise people, Avivekis, foolish people, this Drishta, Adrishta, Vishaya Bhoga, Balakrishta, Chetaha, who is Vimudhaha, Shankara gives the meaning, they were very much caught up in this present world here, the benefits, the luxuries, the enjoyments, and let me try for better enjoyments and better place and better facilities like that. That means either other world or every one of us what will try here. I want a better house, I want a double bedroom house, I want a two-storied building, I want a big car, I want one more car. See, that is all better life only. Like that, because I feel better. Except the Gnani and Sannyasi, no one will say that now I don't have any car, I am feeling better. I don't have any my own house, I am feeling better. I have only 2-3 clothes sets of, that's it. I am happy, free now. Only Gnani, Sannyasi can say. But all others, they will keep on ask and their wants will keep on increase. Therefore, they were all vimudhaha. And such a vimudhaha, their mind is totally engrossed. Anekada, not in one way or two ways. In multiple ways, this mind is caught up and giving importance to and creating more and more and more entanglement, bandham. Therefore, these mudaha, they are vimudhaha, visheshena mudaha. Okay. In the seventh shloka, Bhagavan said, fifth shloka, vimu, amudhaha, there he said. Now, opposite that, here it is, they will, they never reach this Paramapadam, which by attaining they will be freed once for all. They never, because their attention is not there at all. Na anupashyanti. Their attention is not towards that. Anupashyanti means pashyat, look, pashyanti, seeing. Anupashyanti, very closely, clearly sorting out this, what is happening here, what is really here. They never look deeply. Anupashyati means they were not able to read in between the two lines. Na anupashyanti. How long can I keep on importance to the dream? How long? How many janmas? Therefore, what to say? They are vimudaha nanupashyanti. But, aho, Shankara writes about Krishna Paramatma. What a tragedy. I have to do something to help this imaginary feeling of my reflection. Started claiming that as real and unnecessarily suffering. So I am feeling so sad. Aho kashtam vartate iti anukroshati Bhagavan. Just imagining, Bhagavan started feeling so bad. What is this? I have given one side just for your entertainment and for like a play. I never said forget about yourself and your real nature. And I never say that you get into the role and rolled away. Let me tell them something and give. So I have given the knowledge also one side. Why you can't? Why won't give your ears to the knowledge? Why you never go to the teacher and show the interest to listen? But other side, they never do that. But punaha other side, pramana janita gnana chakshushaha. Okay, who are having this Guru, Shastra, studies, Shravanam, understanding, Pramana Janita. It is Pramanam, Shastra, Veda Pramanam, Bhagavat Vakyangal Pramanam, Vedam, Upanishad Pramanam. That is the Gnana Chakshu. They were having all this same Upadhi, but in that, through their ear, instrument, they used it for a proper Shabda Pramana and heard sincerely and then grasped and understand and assimilated and attained. They were called those people. Gnana Chakshusha Pashyanti. This Gnana Chakshu word, we should not mistake that again. It is like a Gnana Chakshu. Shivan has got a third eye. Generally, that is called Gnana Chakshu. Then Agna Chakra, it has got color, two petals. All this again only mental imagination. No need to give importance to any of them. If you keep on imagine more and more, you feel like something happened, my Agna Chakra is got open. Listening to the Shastra, words of the Lord, and you are able to understand, assimilate, then your Gnana Chakshu is opened. You need not worry about the Mooladhara and Kundalini. For us, Vedantic students or Adhyatmika sadhakas, our Kundalini starting from here, because that's why Vedam is called Shruti, by listening. By listening, entire my perception will change. Now we'll conclude here. Therefore, Vimudaha nanupashyante. What they won't see, this is only a simple imaginary Maya Kalpita phenomena. It is not real at all. But they give importance. But other side, the Jnanis will see and understand, and they will get liberated by themselves with their own effort. But Guru, Shastra and Ishvara's support. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.